to kick off this special exhibition match between Billy Robinson and Nick Bockwinkel. Shaking hands. Great sportsmanship by these two professional wrestlers. Highly experienced inside the squared circle. This should be very interesting to see how this one plays out right off the bat. Tying up. Nice little start to kind of get a feel for the other. Gonna lock up collar and elbow once more. Let's see how this plays out. See who gets the better of this exchange. Sending Robinson into the ropes. Rope break being enforced by the referee. This match so far, in the first minute or so of this match, has really been about feeling each other out. Meanwhile, some nice offense here by Billy Robinson. Oh, could be looking to put away Nick Bockwinkel early. Oh, that disrespectful slap, and Bockwinkel didn't like that whatsoever. Hip toss countered by Bockwinkel. Nice counter. Impressive. Look at this deep hook of the arm. Look where the leg is placed in front of Billy Robinson, right by the chin. It allows for extra leverage when pulling back on the arm. However, Robinson trying to pull himself back up to his feet as he's already up on one knee. However, still wrenching back on the arm. The way that Bockwinkel is pulling back on the arm of Billy Robinson, it shoots up the tricep. The tricep is being stretched right now. You tear your tricep, it sounds for some people like the pop of a rubber band. You could almost, that's what it feels like in some. Obviously, it's more painful, but it almost sounds like a rubber band popping, and then it just shoots the pain down your arm. You tear your tricep, it's game over. Nice submission here. Trying to kick the leg out from under, almost pushing the leg out. However, still maintaining the submission hold on Robinson. Nice deep hook, pulling back on the tricep. Robinson once more attempting to break free. Oh, trying to hook the leg up and over. Double underhook. Wise by Bockwinkel. Knew exactly where he was. Great ring awareness to pull back towards the ropes to force the rope break. Now they're going to get at it again. Tie up once more. This time it's Bockwinkel who's got a side headlock on Billy Robinson. Who's going to get the fare of this exchange? Trying to push down Billy Robinson as Robinson was starting to go down to one knee, trying to push down. You could see almost like he's trying to go for a side headlock takeover. Perhaps that was what was in the mindset of, instead, a counter and a backbreaker by Billy Robinson. A beautiful counter there by Billy Robinson, and goes right back on the attack in the corner with a nice stiff shot to the midsection. However, Nick Bockwinkel is not buying what Billy Robinson is selling and returns right back on this side headlock. These two are absolutely tough as nails. You hit someone hard, the other's going to hit harder. Now it's Billy Robinson who's doing his best to put Nick Bockwinkel in the same position that Bockwinkel just had Robinson, with that stretch of the tricep. However, both back into the stand-up position following the break of the hold. Oh, ducked under as Robinson had a hold of the waist. And once more. Oh, that was cheap. 5 minutes have passed in this matchup. Both of these men taking it very slow, looking for a full Nelson. This will put a lot of pressure. You lift your through the arms, you're putting the neck down. However, you can see Bockwinkel trying to fight through it. Nice counter. But right back on it was, oh, nice snapmare from Robinson to turn things around after Bockwinkel's attempt to counter. Rolling and right for the bottom rope. Really great positioning for Billy Robinson. Great ring awareness. Both these men very well seasoned inside the squared circle. So there's no surprise there that this is nothing short of a technical masterpiece between these two wrestlers. World traveled superstars. And pulling back on the leg of Bockwinkel. This is not a position you want to be in. Just wrenching back deep. Shifting the weight, though. And once more, they meet the ropes. And the ref, once more, forces the break. Oh! Like an abdominal stretch. And attempted to add an abdominal stretch. Nick Bockwinkel ready for it, though. Trying to do everything he can to block the attempt at the submission hold that does a lot to the midsection. Trying to hold tight. Look at the stance of Bockwinkel to do everything he can. The grip. The push down. These two aren't playing any games here. You got to wonder how you suppose Bockwinkel gets out of it. Well, I just got my answer. Nice takedown by Bockwinkel, and he's right behind. Now on top of Robinson. Bockwinkel has control. Another break once more. Bockwinkel didn't want to break. Oh, man, these two are stanced and ready to go. These two are showing what it means to be top class in this industry. Nice side headlock takeover by Robinson, but the legs trapping the head, pulling back on the arm. This is the arm that Bockwinkel has been working on during this match. So to be able to continue to work on it is a brilliant strategy for Bockwinkel. However, it's Robinson now who is able to transition with his scissors, trapping the head of Bockwinkel, making it hard for Bockwinkel to breathe, and he pushes up. Trying to turn it around. Nicely transitioned by Bockwinkel. It alleviates some of the pressure. And he does it. He breaks free and goes right after Robinson. And a front headlock now by Bockwinkel. Robinson sending Bockwinkel into the ropes, realizing he needs that clean break in order for a fresh start once more. The longer this match goes on, we're going to really see the separation and who is taking lead, who is taking charge of this matchup. Exploding out of the ropes with a heavy shot is Robinson. And phased for a minute, but not much longer. Perhaps ready to put away Bockwinkel. He's got the double underhook, and he got it. Oh, he got it. But the bell rings in this exhibition match. What a fantastic showing. A draw. What a great display of the best of professional wrestling between Nick Bockwinkel and Billy Robinson, who put everything on the line. You gotta wonder, after that double underhook DDT, that double underhook suplex, you gotta wonder if Billy Robinson would have walked away with the victory. You could assume, but it's not right to assume because you just don't know how much energy Nick Bockwinkel would have had to be able to kick out. Nonetheless, an impressive match, both men receiving their flowers figuratively and in the most literal sense of the term. An incredible display. Highly recognized pro wrestlers in Nick Bockwinkel and Billy Robinson with a great display of what it means to be the best of professional wrestling.